Good evening, folks. This is Darth Ravage07 coming to you again with another quick review. Uh, Before we get to the review, I'd like to thank all 341 of my subscribers. Thank you again for coming in here and helping the channel out. Or actually 343. So thank you, 343 subscribers. Thank you again for subscribing and helping the channel out. Thank you so very much. We're going to come and get you. Today's find at Target. Got lucky. Target online said it was out of stock, but I knew better than to just trust what it says at Target online or the Target app. So I asked a fellow employee if there was any of these in the back, and I found this guy. One moment, please. I found the Cobra Island exclusive Alvin Breaker Kibbe with Ram Cycle. And this eluded me online. I was a little frustrated with that back whenever it first came out. Let's take a quick look at the side of the box. This thing has a lot of real estate there. There's that. Same map stuff in the back. Nice art on the side of the box. And I've seen it at a couple of other sets prior to this months ago. A couple months ago, I seen Toy Dojo got this guy in. The people were getting it in from overseas, and I just couldn't ever land it. So finally got lucky today and had watched Man Cave Collectibles, a couple other folks, and Cato's Mail Call, and they had been getting it in, so I was like, I just need to try my luck today. Got lucky and found it. So with all that said and done, oh, there's all that on the bottom and then that across the top. Number 29. Let's get this guy open and see how cool he is. Thanks again for watching. One moment please as we get this guy open and go through his accessories. And here are the contents outside of its plastic cardboard prison. And I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed with the lack of other accessories and details. Like the Baroness kit came with the snake, the extra guns, the whatnot, and what have you. And this does come with a gun. It comes with like Roblox gun from the one that I missed that exclusive. I'm going to have to get on there and just buy it, I guess, after market price. It is nice. Gatling gun there. Heavy duty. Mine looks a little bent there, so I guess I'll try to do the hair dryer trick to it. But that looks nice. Another thing that looks nice in this accessories that he does come with is the helmet. It has really super nice paint decal of the lens, his lens there, and then the detail is really good on it. The colors there, even like you can see the wrinkles in the material that make up and combine to be the top of his helmet. And it's high-techy, like breakers equipment should be. Let's back that off. The other thing we got is the box car that goes, or the sidecar that goes on, and it simply splits apart, and then you just throw this guy in there just like so, and then you close it back off, and then you got the machine gun for the Ram Cycle. Speaking of the Ram Cycle, this guy looks simply amazing. I mean, like the color of the rims there. This is the same kind of, feels like the same rubber material that the coil is made out of. So that's nice. Good detailing and paint with the shocker sort of strut area. I love the detail on the rims. Just going around, and all the stuff in here is all nicely done. My flag is a little bit janky, but it's okay. It's just gonna be for display mainly. And anyway, you turn the steering wheel like right there, and it's got some of the instrumentation there that I don't know if you can see it that good. It's got its instrumentation, little windscreen. The handlebars do swivel back and forth a little bit there. I guess to help with posing whenever breakers on the bike. And then MG 1027 there. And instrument cover on the back end of the bike. Boom. Got a wrench there, and tail light is nicely painted. Front of the bike, silver there, some paint damage on that guy right there. I'm gonna try to see if there was any way I can go back and take the receipt and get on the honor of the price on that, because I don't feel like this is worth $41 by itself. Figure's $20, and anyway, I feel the coil and the Baroness thing came with a lot more to offer. And that facial detail looks really, really great. Breaker can look up this far, can look down that far. He's got his neck movement as he can up and down his head. Not pinless, so anyway, there's there and there for double elbow. He's got that much articulation there. He's got up arm swivel. He's got that. They got that chest butterfly joint that's really nice on the Joes. The vest keeps him from doing his ab crunch, but it's there. He's got swivel at the waist. He's got upper thigh swivel, and mine's really tight, so there's that. Get it lined back up if I can. He's got that much in the knees. I really wish that they would have gone with the pinless, but I guess it was an older detail there. Boom and boom on the foot rocker and articulation. It's got ankle pivot, or all that good stuff. Does he got the joint at the top of the boot? Yep. And he's got the joint at the top of the boot. And arms can go out like boom. And then if you need to or desire, you can do the full fan damage. Boom, 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 boom. And pop that back up in there so don't break it. He's apt for like, the detail is always good on these classified figures, right down to the wrinkles of the outfit and the other, stuff. And then you see veins right there on his arm. I mean, that's really good attention to detail. Oh yeah, the wrist has got that swivel, or it can swivel, and it's got that pivot. And on this other arm, let's see what it does. He's got a watch there, and he's got the other joint that does that with the guns and what have you. Anyway, and the vests are on there, which is fine with me because I always lose the accessories or whatever. So he's got a place for a backpack, but no backpack. And let's get him geared up to see what he looks like geared up off the bike here. One moment, please. And here is Breaker with his big oversized Roblox machine gun. I just think he should have had his like M16 or his M11911A1 or his Mac 10 Ingram, like, to come with this guy for the price of this whole set. Go and get it going around starboard here with that on, and it does still look simply awesome. And Breaker is, fun guy. If I'm not too mistaken, he was captured in the G.I. Joe movie by Cobra Law, and they did some stuff and popped him in the back of the neck or something or other, made him, did the mean things to him. It kind of scared me as a kid, but anyway, G.I. Joe always saves the day. Like the detail in his boots. Strings are all there, and every wrinkle that you would want in a military uniform. Simply outstanding. I just think that's a little out of place with the heavy. I keep thinking about Conker's Bad Fur Day. Oh, heavy weapon, with especially the weasels and stuff, and or like when you get the bazooka and Conker's Bad Fur Day. But I keep going back there. Quite stunning, quite striking. I wouldn't pay aftermarket for the lack of the other stuff. Let me get him on his bike and get that all geared up here in a minute. I want to do a shot with the bike alone and then the bike with the sidecar. Thanks again for watching. And here is Breaker on the Ram cycle, and it just looks stunning with him on the bike and what have you. Really do love having the extra vehicle accessories come with the figures like this, and as you get a wrap around there, it's a total package for a Breaker and the cycle there. A nice looking bike for the Joes to have in their arsenal. And speaking of arsenal, let me get the other sidecar on here, and we'll do a lap and some final thoughts. Thanks again for watching. And all armed up with the Ram cycle with the gun, and it does look quite striking together. Let's go start with that starboard view again, and let's go around the block and let you see how that all looks together. It rolls as all rolling things should, and looks really striking. I wish this was kind of clipped together instead of just pegged together, but what can you do? And with that, not having all the accessories that you had with the other, like with Baroness and the coil, you don't have a lot to keep up with here, and this looks good sitting on any desk that you want to sit at. It'd probably be sitting right up here in the background now, and because now I got a Joe with a bike and some weapons, and I just think this is cool, man. I'm just so glad that they made the classified line, and better late than never. So easy for everybody, not for $41.99, and certainly collectors can get out there and find them and stuff. I'm going to include the dpci down in the description there, so those that are hunting can have happy hunting like I did today and get their Breaker if they desire. And there's supposed to be like a $20 thing where you can go and get this guy for $20 versus $41. Definitely worth it for $20. Instant half off there. And like I said, I want to try to go look into that and figure out what it was that Indian Otavi was talking about, and see if they'll honor it and get half of my money back on that one, because it just didn't have a whole lot of accessories for a big old box and everything that it came in. Still, it's a solid package. Oh, and fun tidbits. He's from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, so that's like an hour and a half away from where I live. And he's been in all kinds of support missions and what have you. But that said, as a toy, as the van, I like it, you know. So now the Joes have a bike, and you can get them on there, and then you got the coil for the Cobra team. Kind of curious to see if we get any more crazy things. I'd like to see those glider things, or the bats, or is it the bat bot? And bats is the Battle Android Troopers. Those old Cobra pods that I like to see one of those get made and get them guys in it. And or that's probably what they got planned for the Crimson Twins, because I could have swore that Tomax and Zaymont were, you know, with that mainly. I've got a little long-winded reminiscing about the good old days there, but that, and I love these Joes, man. 6-inch line is probably where I'm going to stay, and I'll probably end up putting the stuff that I have 6 for the 3 1/4 in those vehicles. I'll probably put them on, just sell them back out, or take them to a local shop and get them money back out of them. Anyway, highly recommend if you're a fan of Breaker. Just know that you're not getting a whole lot outside of the bike, the big heavy gun, and the helmet. So thanks again for watching. Y'all have an excellent, safe week out there. Till all are one. Thanks again.